the Necromantic team. Oh, Necromantic team's #1 for a reason. But you know what, though? In the end, I said Brettonian team. They're going to pull off this upset. So we're going to see if that's going to be true today. Come on, man. Please pull off the upset. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Prove me right. So we're going to see some real action today. And truthfully, the Necromantic team probably didn't want to see this Brettonian team. Pretty much an anti-bash team, it has been called. But we'll see if that is going to be the... if we're going to see if that is actually going to still stay true here today. I don't know. I just don't know here. Necromantic team does have his own flesh golems. Again, mighty blow with tackle. +1 in movement allows for that flesh golem. But dodge for this fella right there. So he can dodge out. But, you know, in my opinion, if he wanted to dodge out, why not just take break tackle? Just saying. But I guess the dodge is for not just dodging. It's for getting away from defender stumbles. Nice little weather here. And the Necromantic team will be choosing to receive. So the Necromantic team wants the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. We're going to score. And we're going to win. Alright, so now this Brettonian team, he needs to make sure that his linemen stay up here. He needs all of them. He does have 3 to come in there. And he's even got a wrestle and mighty blow blocker out of here. So he is going to begin the defense there with his Yowman instead of one of the blockers. And this is probably on purpose. It is going to be the dirty player lineman that he keeps in there. So is probably thinking about getting some fouls here in the early going. Coach Duck is going to have a bribe in hand. And so he is probably thinking to make big use of it. And the white is going to go up and just pound him in the face and think twice, boy. And he's going to be thinking twice over his life at this moment. But luckily, no big injury. And so the dirty player lineman, he is going to still be in here. And we will probably see more fouls coming up there against this Necromantic team of Muldripster. And he's going to go and pick up that ball. Unlike the other Necromantic team, if you haven't seen that game, holy crap, what a good one there. But this Necromantic team does not flub that pickup roll at all. Now the Brettonian team's turn to go and prove it. He has to be careful of his positioning there on the sideline because these wolves there can surf him out. And as you can see there, Brettonian team positioning in such a way that it will be a lot more difficult for his guys to get surfed out. So definitely has to stay very cognizant of that fact that he can get surfed out himself, and needs to watch out for that. Definitely does. Trying to put it to where the skills aren't too much in the way there, but I think no matter what, they're going to be in the way. They're just going to totally be in the way for now. And I guess that's the problem about casting 2K teams here. 2K TV teams, because loads of skill, and they just kind of take up the whole screen. Another big blitz here, and the Knight, he's going to be able to stand up. That's the one with diving tackle too. So a very interesting skill set for the Knights there. But might as well, he's got the access to the agility, so give him diving tackle so that guys that he sticks upon him will be a lot more of a bigger threat to actually try to get the ball away. And also going to help in trying to take down some of the quicker teams out there. Just stick the diving tackle on him and then watch him get hit down as they try to dodge away. But that will mean a Knight is going to go down. But no problem, he does have access to the agility skill, so maybe he might think about getting jump up next. I don't know. That could be a possibility. But for right now, the Necromantic team just going to continue playing solid. Just going to cage up here in the center. Not going to be threatening the touchdown anytime soon, as per the normal, per the usual for any teams that's going to be playing out there. Just going to be playing here to the through the first half, and then maybe getting the touchdown at the end. So we'll see here. The Brettonian team does have lots of time. Loads of guys here, base to base here against him. Let's take away the skills real quick as they're kind of grouping up here with each other. So he will be able to take him down. Hey, he's got tackle. So even though the flesh golem actually took dodge for his skill, he does not get any help whatsoever from that. Defender stumbles, die, and now the other flesh golem is going to get hit down for his troubles because he does not have any dodge. And ooh, he's going to get KO'd there. Gregor the Hunter, He's going to get KO'd, and that's going to be a big miss there, especially in the offensive possession. Definitely what you want to do is just pave the way with your flesh golems, and then after that follow them through, and then make a quick touchdown with your very fast werewolves or your ghouls even. So with that, that is a huge miss. And with this stun there on this flesh golem, they are for sure not going to be going anywhere this round, and they might be in a little bit of difficulties here. Just needs to continue caging up, but that will mean they'll get stalled out here for at least the next couple of turns there. But at least he doesn't need to hurry up and make a touchdown as of yet. So might be okay, but would have been nice to continue to have that other flesh golem in his field there and not down for the counts. And there we go. Necromantic team, he's just going to continue caging on. Brettonian team just needs to crack the hard nut shell. Get in there. Best he can. One die block. Yes. That will be good there. Booyah! Hey, you know what? Those Yaomen only have 7 armor value. And definitely, if you are trying to win against a Brettonian team, try to take down as many of the Yaomen as possible so that you can just capitalize on the numbers advantage. But again, a whole bunch of linemen there on the bench, so should be okay-ish. Should be okay. Where is going to be that dirty player lineman here for the Brettonian team? And it looks like he is down for the count. Oh, and he's going to be stunned even, so no go for that man. No go for that man at all. And sidestep now, he's going to get hit, and we'll be able to get in there with the blocker here. And we are probably going to see maybe the knight with diving tackle jump in there. Might see him. No, he's not going to do that. Not going to do that at all. Not right now. He's just going to hang back here for the time being. Give a little bit of an assist to the Yaoman as he punches away the zombie. Pushes him back. He's going to threaten the ball carrier a little bit. Not too badly. But it will be a little bit of a threat, and that's exactly what you want to do. Just make it to where the opponent has to use his blocks on the guys that are touching the ball carrier. And if possible, try to make him use the blitz even so that he can't use his blitz offensively to try to pry open a hole somewhere in your defense. And here, now, he will get that KO on Ben Carpenter. He's under there! And now after that, after peeling away a bit of the onion, should be able to get away the Brettonian blocker, and he will be able to hit him away, but not going to be good enough. He does still have a werewolf there, and he will get the defender down die, but the cage is looking a little bit jagged there, and with that, it's going to be making it a very uncomfortable here for him. And he's gonna, okay, Flesh Golem comes back here in this round, so he's able to stand him up. And now this white being down, he'll be back in the next bit, so that is going to be good enough for now. Cage is still stuck in the center. Round 5 coming up here for the Necromantic team, and ooh, a failed Dauntless, and that's going to end up being a 1-die block, and will get a skull for his trouble, but no problem. He's going to use that reroll. Still has 2 more after having that 3. And now, Brettonian team, he's going to again just threaten that ball carrier, and this time it's going to be the diving tackle one. And what he really wants to do is make sure that he takes away the white attack there on the left side. So we should see after this foul there, and that's going to be nothing after that stun. He should put his knight somewhere right here or here. Yeah, he's going to put him right there instead. So kind of take away the white there. So he's going to have to make the hit there with the zombie, or one of the zombies instead. Not going to be that guy actually. So probably this zombie here. And making it extraordinarily uncomfortable, but once he should be able to pry open a hole there after the flesh golem is going to move him away. And you're still not in any particular hurry, but the Brettonian team doing a really good job sandwiching him in there, and so this could be something here. Ooh, a miss. Wow, a big hit there. And that is tremendous. Apothecary is going to be used there for the knights for that blitzer, and so with that, the Apothecary is going to be no more here for the Brettonian team, and the Necromantic team is going to reduce down the numbers on the pitch to down 1, and that's going to be a knight even. So anytime you take out a knight, that's beautiful. And so with that, should be able to just kind of get a little bit of a recourse here and stand right next to his werewolves. That will mean that the Brettonian team will have a shot at getting a blitz in. Ooh, we're going to be even getting a nice little armor value break there to help out with things. And should be able to get there. Let's see if he's got anybody here with that guard ability. He does, but they're away from the ball, so won't actually be able to get these guys there with guard in there. Fleet Dawn's going to get KO'd for his trouble. Actually, this blocker might make it back there with that guard ability. So let's see if he's going to be able to do that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not going to be able to make there with any great ease. So he's going to go and just take away some of these tackle zones there. Still get the 2-die block there. Oh, none of these guys got guard. What am I thinking? So just needs to take away the assist there from the werewolves, and we'll get the 2-die block, and we'll use the frenzied blitzer to isolate him out of the cage. And this is great here. The cage was just too uncomfortable, and with that he doesn't get the ball out, but does get a chance though at getting there. So pretty good shot here. Brettonian team though falls a little bit short, but there's still no safe place to go with the ball there, and even I kind of don't know where to go at this point. And a bunch of these guys got stunned, and so they're just kind of standing up here, and so we are probably going to see a potato play coming up pretty soon. We are probably going to see something like that. Yeah, he's going to move away, and there we go. He's going to go up. I don't think, oh, he's going to go for the go-for roll. I was about to say, I don't think he should do the go-for roll, but ooh, he does miss it, and I don't think he's going to try for the second one there. And he is going to fail that dodge after trying. He was trying to get a screen up for his guys, but a screen is not going to be had here. I don't think that would have been good enough. He probably was going to try to get to around, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a couple of go-for rolls. Best he can get is right there, or unless he makes the dodge, maybe right there, but this is still not good enough to cover the backside. I don't believe it would have been. So we are definitely going to see a blitz here on the Ghoul, and I do believe that he does have a really good shot at getting that ball out, and he will get it there. Defender stumbles. He's got the tackle. He's even got the wrestle to boot. So a very big probability of getting that ball out, and so he does. And the ball is out. Necromantic team is going to get stalled there on his offensive half, and that, my friends, is big here for this Brettonian team. And if he can pick this ball up and score it, then he is going to have the real shot at getting the upset. Yes! Go Duck! Give me the upset call, baby! I called it! I called it. I mean, is it really a big upset though? This Brettonian team is actually looking pretty darn good, okay? So it's not like it's a huge upset or anything like that, but I mean, considering this is the #1 team out of the Champions Ladder with a host of wins, like I think 90-something wins and only 13 losses. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Flesh Golem, he's going to go and make the hit. He does have that tackle ability, so, and he is going to make big use of it. Ball's going to land in and going to stay in on the side, and now the Necromantic team should be able to recover, but he needs to get a guy in range of the touchdown. Werewolf is in range. He probably needs to get some type of cage here on this left side. Yes, he does get a bit of a cage going here. Ghoul is probably going to dodge out. Yes, he does dodge out, and that would be good enough, but no, he's going to try for more and not going to make it. He is going to use the re-roll. Yes, he's going to get out. Ghoul is also going to be in position now in range for the touchdown, as well as this werewolf. So we are probably going to see here the hit on them. Oh no! A failed dodge there, and Luckiest Ducks is not going to be so lucky. We are definitely going to see probably just a handoff, an easy handoff. Flesh Golem, all he really needs to do is job. Do your job. Take away this guy here, and he does. And he definitely does here. And so just going to be a nice little handoff here. Just cannot flub the handoff. He does have a reroll, so only a 1 in 9 chance of missing. Ooh, he's going to fail the catch. Oh, then he fails it again. He gets 1 in 9. 1 in 9. Absolute big time. Actually, that wasn't even a 1 in 9. He had a agility 4, so it was a 1 in 36 chance. Oh! Oh no! That was the +1 in agility ghoul, and he does not get the catch. Brettonian team can't believe it. Necromantic team is just in horror. I can only imagine the look on Muldrifter's face at this moment, because that should have been a touchdown, a guaranteed score, but got 1 in 36. And ouch. That's why we play Blood Bowl, baby. Holy crap. Gets 1 in 36 there. And yep, we are going to go into the half with the score 0-0. The Brettonian team escapes what should have been an easy score by Muldrifter's ghoul. At least he's got the solace of having both of his KO guys back, and the Brettonian team will not get his guys back. So with that, he's going to have to empty his bench, but luckily he does have a bench. It will just be a couple of Yowmen. Actually, he's got 1 Yowman and a blocker to come in, so that's not a big deal. It was 2 linemen that's going to be out, so it's actually got bolstered from the bench, because actually a blocker with wrestle is coming back in with that mighty blow. So pretty good stuff here. He got mighty blow and guard, so that's the guy that was setting out earlier. So he is back in, or actually I think it was this guy, the wrestle mighty blow. No, I can't think. Forget which one was out. Well, either way, he is going to be bolstered here on his possession half here. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look there and be on the Brettonian side. I kind of like having the offense on the bottom side. And we are going to see them do some work. All they need to do is just drive up methodically up the pitch, slowly but surely, and win the ball game. And that, my friends, is going to help out here for the Brettonian team. Loads of riots so far in the second round. That was like our 4th riot or 5th riot or something like that. Just a whole bunch of riots thus far in the second round of the playoffs. And I've only casted 1 game already, so this is the second game, and loads of riots on the kickoffs. Alright, so now we're going to see here this nice Brettonian team to see what they can do. Agility, access, now knights, and I have to say a really good one here. Brettonian team is looking a lot more dangerous than they were before. And that is definitely going to help KO there on this front line. And another armor value break, but just going to be a stun here for him. And so with this, he is going to be up in players for his guys. Okay, so now zombies, they are out. 1 extra person here, that will make things a lot more easier here for this Brettonian team to actually score it here by the end of the second half. If he can continue being up in numbers like this, he's gonna be a little bit stifled maybe, but we'll see what this Necromantic team can do with the werewolves and with his flesh golems. He does have both of them now. So as you can see there in the first half, he was just down 1 flesh golem. As you can see there, his offense was really stymied because of it. He was not able to just continue to pave the way, as I said, with the flesh golems, and then able to just push through in the end and then make the score. It was not the case. I mean, he still should have scored it though by the end. And oh, boo! Gonna get that hit in. Just gonna be a stun, but that, my friends, hurts. And there he is gonna get the blitz there with the blitzer. He does have tackle for that flesh golem, so pretty good stuff there. Getting the block and also a tackle for the flesh golem. So pretty fortunate with his rolls with the flesh golem. That's probably why he ended up being #1 overall, with these flesh golems just being absolute beasts here in the front line. Necromantic team here, he has his work cut out for him. Brettonian team is going to be up in numbers, and so should be able to spread out, get along the lines, and heck, if he needs to, just score it, and then put the pressure back onto the Necromantic team to score it himself. But with that riot, really helped out. Just needs to hold the ball now for 3 more turns and then go for the score. And it's all about positioning at this point. Flesh Golems continually losing out on the armor value breaks. Just going to be a stun there, but that is going to be one less round now that the Brettonian team needs to worry about this Flesh Golem. Tremendous here. So now this right side is very susceptible to getting pushed through, and perhaps the Brettonian team may be able to capitalize and get by all of these guys here. Alright, let's get away the things there, and more dirty player. More linemen getting some fouls in. Anytime he gets it, can get the boot in, he's going to do it. And this is what I'm talking about. This is how you make use of your bribe. Just about every possession. Just do the foul, man. Just do the foul. And that's exactly what he's doing. Any chance he gets, any moment that he gets, just is not going to leave that alone. And it's going to lay the boot in whenever possible. Perfect strategy so far by this Brettonian team. I called you to win, baby. I called you to win. I said like beep, 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 beep. Hello, duck. Yes, I would like you to win. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, so that's how it went. This is exactly how the conversation went, guys. So now we are going to see this Brettonian team maybe be able to drive up the pitch. Slowly, but surely. But please don't call me Shirley. Oh no! Big injury there, and the regeneration is gonna fail, and that's gonna be a big one. MNG even on that zombie. Oh man, that's a 0 SPP though. So, but that will make one less guy here on the pitch for the Brettonian team to worry about. And as you can see there, all he needs is an escort, and he should be able to make his way over there. In fact, screening off this midfield would be an excellent idea. I do believe, and then make his way up the pitch, and then maybe, oh, another big armor value break, and oh my gosh, he just needs to put his knight right here, truthfully, and then after that maybe get a couple of guys here. Should maybe get a lineman up there, and then he should be able to encompass the side no problem. So we are gonna see. No, he's gonna stay there. Okay, so he's gonna go and get the foul in. No rush, lots of pluses to the foul, and dirty player KO, and the armor value break was just a 4 and a 3, so no foul called there. Goblin is blind. Why did they even have one ref out there? It's like soccer, damn it. Why did they only have one ref out there? It's so dirty. It's like football, damn it. It's like football. So the Brettonians are gonna go towards the left side, and honestly, it's really just to say, hey, look, you guys were in fine position. You know, no need to cover the right side, guys. No need. Oh, and it's gonna get additionally nuffled there, and won't use the reroll here. And I don't know if I like that. Actually, that cedes all kinds of space here for his guy, and I don't know about this. I don't think he used that reroll, so I think the reroll should have been used there, because he's giving up a lot here. He is giving up a lot. He thinks that, oh, it's inconsequential, but it is totally consequential, because he is gonna cede a lot of space here, and he's just gonna get totally out of position there. And there you go. Let me go back here, because did he use the reroll? I don't think he did. I do not think he did here. So let's see here. Both down die. Okay. So he used the wrestle there. Oh, because he's got the block anyway. So I don't think he used the reroll anywhere. No, he did not. Okay. So what's up with that? Did he use it for that werewolf? Let me go back again. Let me go back again, because I have to know. I have to know if he used the reroll. I'm gonna go all the way back here, because I mean, because he should have used the reroll there, and if I missed that he used the reroll, then I have to apologize straight away. But I mean, it's just He should have used it there. He should have seen the position, and he should have been able to know that, oh, I cannot allow this to go through. I need to reroll that. And he's going to get that fouled, and a big KO too, so that reduces down the numbers of the Necromantic team to even less now. So he's only got, what, 6, 7, 8 guys left on the pitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys left, and that's it. So with that, Necromantic team, yeah, he picks up the werewolf. Yeah, he picks up the other werewolf. And then he makes the hit, gets Russell down, and then after that, the both down die, and wow, he actually does not re-roll that. So that, my friends, is huge. That is huge. He actually does not re-roll that as well. So, wow, he gives up a lot, and I do believe that he's kind of missing the fact that he's down one. He's going to be down 1-0 if he allows this touchdown here, and only with just a few more turns left to play. This is exactly what the Brettonian team needs. It's just an opening, and he did not re-roll that. Just holding on fast to his re-rolls, and this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes veteran players hold on to their re-rolls just a little bit too tightly. And with that, it's just, you end up losing. And here, as you can see, Duck is able to just move away, move to the left side, capitalize there, side cage up. He's just going to go and move in, just going to screen up. Truthfully, well, he's going to side cage up, and he should be able to put yet more guys in the backfield here to make it an easy touchdown for him. Oh boy, and more fouls coming up. Why not? Armor value 8 werewolf. I'm going to do it. And finally, Goblin. He's got glasses on. He finally put them on, but yeah, he could be a little bit influenced by a bit of gold. And defender down die. That is tremendous here. So doesn't even need to worry about that, man. And should be able to get one guy over the top here. So yes, that's going to be it. White could dodge away there. And should be able to make a blitz onto the side cage. And maybe to get something. Maybe the werewolf can actually get in there. So might be able to actually search somebody out afterwards. Third Gobbler. He's going to get down with the KO. So we might see here. And suddenly my view has changed. Wow, why did my view change? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Alright, so now the white, he's going to dodge away, and he's going to, okay, he's going to give the assists here, so we're going to see another dodge out. Ooh, he fails it, but that's okay, he's got another one, and he will be able to get this hit in, so we're going to see a surf out here. Just needs to get a push on this one die, and he gets it. Great maneuver here, and this, my friends, is why I hate side cages. I hate them so much. I hate them. And now the Brettonian team is in a little bit of a difficulty there, but I do believe Brettonian team does have a real good chance of getting a score there, and it's stopping the Necromantic team in 3 turns from scoring it, because loads of injuries here and KOs should not see any of them back. But I do believe the Brettonian team may hold it fast for as long as he can. So we'll see if he's going to actually do that. He actually opts to, wow, blitz down the flesh golem, and he is going to go down with an injury, and he is going to fail the regeneration. Oh my gosh, that, my friends, is huge. And with that, the Brettonian team could actually just sit on it. He could actually just sit on the ball. He's in no particular hurry. No flesh golem. The numbers are clearly in his advantage, and Duck, being just a wise man here, sees that, hey, I can make this touchdown at will, does not need to press it, does not need to go on and just push forward. He is an absolute just a seer at this moment. I mean, it's just like, how many people would honestly think, okay, you know what, I'm going to pull back and just reset my offense? How many people would do that there? And Goot, he's going to get injured, but wow, that, my friends, that's just tremendous here. And I'm so glad that I said Duck was going to win, because after seeing that move, I'm just even more impressed by the abilities here. And wow, I am, and now the Necromantic team is somehow going to have to make defense with, what, 5, 6 guys left on the pitch? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the pitch. Brettonian team, though, He himself is going to be down as well. He's got 8 guys left, so it's not like he has a superior numbers advantage. But with that flesh count being down, they are looking a lot more, dare I say, human. Oh man. And Duck now, he definitely needs to move in for the score though, so he can't dilly anymore. He can't dilly anymore. He cannot dilly anymore. But wow, these hits aren't going very well for him, so he needs to get the blitz on the white, and he will get the blitz off. And unfortunately, it was defender down dices everywhere he looked, so unfortunately won't get that surf there. And with that, he's going to move up and threaten the score right here. Necromantic team needs to react, and these blitzers are in range. And don't forget, the blitzers come inherent with the catch ability, so they can get handoffs, they can get thrown to, no problem. In fact, catching is probably not the issue. It's only going to be the throw that's going to be the question. And he will get the defender down die, so that's going to be great. He's still in range for that touchdown though, because he can stand straight back up with the 7 movement allowance. He's still got 4 left, so he should be able to get into the touchdown area if need be. So with that, he does still have a chance at getting the score. And the Necromantic team really needs to recognize that he can just get up and get to the back of the end zone for a throw attempt here. And whoa, Flesh Gob's a miss there, but right there, that's not a big deal. But that does mean that he's going to have a free blocker roaming around, and that does mean that he's going to give the assist to this ghoul here. And so with that, he will get the defender down die. And so here we go. He's just going to dodge out, do a shimmy shammy, and run away. There we go. He is still in range. Is he going to dodge away? No, he's not. Okay, so he's actually going to hold the ball. So, wow. Okay, so then he is just going to go and... Oh, he's got a +1 movement allowance blitzer right there. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he just needs to make this dodge, and he doesn't do it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I take it back. I take it all back, Duck. You suck, man. You suck. Get out of my face. What is this crap? What is this crap? And with that, Goot is finally going to get injured. And wow, big one there. A big injury, and Goot is gooting out of there. That's the blocker with Mighty Blow, Wrestle, Guard, Tackle, Dodge, everything. And uh-oh, Brettonian team is in a bit of a trouble here. You know what? Maybe he shouldn't have reset the offense. Maybe he should have just scored it. I think that was the proper play there. But I can't blame him. You think you have it in hand, and then actually the Necromantic team, don't forget, he did get another injury and got another Brettonian team out, so he was not able to get a huge numbers advantage after that. He was only 8 on 7, but still, I mean, with one extra guy, you would think he'd be able to do something with the ball. But no. It's going to go to OT yet again, guys. More overtime periods. That's just how closely skilled these guys are. We're going to go into yet another overtime period. So, here we go. White is going to come back for this period, and we're going to see what the Brettonian team has. Is anybody coming back? Oh, they're all coming back. Oh, that's great for the Brettonian team there. That is great. And it is pretty much up to this coin flip to decide, but the Flesh Golem is out for the rest of the match. And if the Necromantic team does get the ball, I fear that they are not going to be able to move the ball. Luckiest Ducks, though. Oh, just how lucky are they? They are going to be able to get the ball possession in overtime. This is sudden death playoffs here. Or sudden death overtime here in the playoffs. So what that does mean is that the first person that scores it will win the game. And if it continues to stay tied after the 24th round, they'll go into a kickoff contest, in which is just a 50-50 chance. If they have any rerolls in hand, then that will mean that they will get +1 to the kickoffs. And that's really great. And that's per each one that he has, but he has to use it to actually get the advantage. So for every one reroll that he has, he gets +1. And if he doesn't use it, then it'll just be a 50% chance try. But still, that's just how I understand it, at least. I mean, prove me wrong if otherwise in the comments, guys. But still, Brettonian team, he has the favor. Brettonian team, though, should be able to push through. No flesh golem to worry about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 necromantic team. And starting off with skulls there. That's not going to help. So he's going to lose a reroll. Both of them actually had 3 rerolls. So, I mean, I guess the necromantic team holding on too tightly to his reroll will mean that he will actually have his shot there. So the Brettonian team did not capitalize there on his great positioning there at the end. And with that, we are going to see now the Brettonian team try to prove it. And that's why I hate side cages there. I mean, that's why he got stifled there at the side. If he didn't put that side cage there, he'd been footed better. Oh, a KO on that flesh golem, and that's tremendous. What I used to think when I was playing against Undead or Necromantic team way back in the day in Blood Bowl Chaos Edition, it was just like anytime I KO'd them, I felt a little bit better because the KO guy could possibly 50% chance stay out for the rest of the match. Whereas if I hit him and get the injury, well, they had a 50% chance of staying back in, right? I mean, I know that's kind of a stupid way to think, but you know, but what I'm trying to say is that the KO is still pretty good, and that is really good at this point because that does mean that the Necromantic team is just going to be down his best player here basically for the rest of the overtime period. Oh, Eric Laws tries to dodge away from danger, but instead the ground is the danger, and with that, the Necromantic team gets a new zombie for the rest of the match, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to use them. But still, that is tremendous here. Brettonian team is going to be down now one of his guys there that he needed to continue to keep the numbers advantage going, and that's going to be the lineman there. Actually, not the lineman. It's going to be the blocker even. Oh my gosh, was that the blocker? That was the blocker. Eric Laws. Eric Laws? No. Yes, it was the blitzer, Eric Laws, and wow, a knight went down. Luckily, it was actually a lower SPP knight and not one of the bigger SPP ones, like this guy there, but still, wow, that's a big one. A blitzer goes out for the Brettonian team. Big blitzer to go out. And now the Necromantic team might try to do something here. Pouncing with the werewolf because there's pretty much no way that he can hold the line here. So unless he gets more injuries on blitzers, unless he gets more of those guys out, then yes. But I don't think that he has he's going to dodge around and he's going to get his werewolf over there. Uh-oh time. And it's going to place him right there in front. Oh, I'm a little bit surprised at that. Maybe should have put him over here. I don't think he just went for one go for it roll, didn't he? Yeah. So did not stamp him out, but I guess he would have got blitz anyway, so I guess putting him in front is okay, but still. That, my friends. Whoa. Well, the Brettonian team can get a push combination to get these werewolves off of him here, so he can drift the lineman back into this area, get the blitz off, and then get the double push. And if the down dice does come, then he should be able to get his guy out without needing to do a dodge. But it appears that he is not going to do that. Going to leave his guys in the front line there. Defender stumbles. That's going to be not good enough because he doesn't have tackle. And sidestep werewolf. And that's what we're talking about. Again, now he's in proper position. And so he's just going to have to do a normal hit here. Uh-oh. Werewolves. Oh, they're sniffing out the ball. Can they win it? Can they prove me wrong? Duck! What happened, man? I voted you to win. You should have won. I was already wrong about one game. Can I be wrong about a second game? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that at all. Brettonian, Dave, don't fail me. Don't fail me now. Werewolves are definitely going to have a good shot. One die blocks everywhere you look. I do believe there's going to be nobody with guard to come in, so we should see a one die block coming up. We might see this werewolf take away this guy, and if he's able to knock him down, then he'll be ending up well, actually it'll still be a one die block because this guy's still on him, but it'll be a two die block afterwards, right? If he frenzies into it. So we're going to see here, he's actually holding it to the end because he doesn't want to do this one die block all by its little self here. Defender stumbles. Will we be able to get down that man? Get down that blocker. And now, yeah, okay, so he is going to go and take down the guy here. So yes, he will push him away. And so that is going to be good enough. And oh, he's not going to do the block there. Okay. Okay. So that happened. Necromantic team is not going to go and do the attack, and it's going to make the Brettonian team prove it. Wow. What was that? Did he accidentally hit the end turn button? Why not attack? Why not? Uh-oh, we got to go back. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Did I miss it? Am I smoking crack here? Am I smoking crack here, guys? Tell me. No, I'm not. I guess he did not want to get into a blitz here, into another blitz there. Oh, boy. Well, oh, he's got sidestep, that's why. So he could have actually thrown him into a 2 red die block, that's why. So that is the reason why he did not do the block. So, okay. Okay. He is definitely not one to do it. So because he would have gotten pushed, or if he would have got the push, then he would have went to this square there, and that would have been a 2 red die block. And this werewolf would not have supported that attack for another 1 die block. So unfortunately for him, he probably should have followed up with that werewolf, so it doesn't end up being a 2 red die block. So a bit of a miss here. If he would have saw that, then he would have definitely done that. Oh, wow. So, oh boy. Missed his chance there. He should have followed up with that werewolf attack there, and would have been okay for it. But because of that, he cannot risk the 2 red die block. So a little bit of an error here by Drifter. More fouls are going to be caused. Bribe is going to be out, but why not continue on to use the dirty player? That's pretty much like having a free blitz and a possibility of getting these guys out. And another big injury. It's going to be a KO. Werewolves are no longer going to be in the backfield, and I'm sure at this moment Drifter is just kicking himself for not following up with his werewolf to take away the assist there afterwards so that he can get 2 1 die blocks. He just thought as I did. He was thinking, oh, I'm going to get 2 1 die blocks. I'm going to get 1 1 die block, and then I'm going to guarantee at least get something going here. But he ended up being a 1 die into a 2 red die. So did not want to risk that 2 red die block, but I think in the end here, I'm pretty sure he is like, I should have just did it anyways. It might have worked out okay. Oh boy, but hey, talking about working out okay, there is going to be more injuries, so this is just an absolute bash fest by both sides, just breaking armor every single opportunity. And truthfully, if it wasn't for all of the fouls here that was done by his linemen, then the Brettonian team would definitely be a lot worse off for it. So we are most definitely going to see a blitz coming up here on this werewolf. Definitely need to dislodge this bone here, and the reason why he put this lineman there so he can't sidestep into the ball carrier, and that's precisely what you need to do. So he is going to just go and put his screen up, and he definitely needs to try to make the touchdown. If anything, he needs to get the ball out of danger. If anything, he needs to get out of his own field here. He needs to get on the other side, because if he does somehow loses the ball, then you don't want to let the other person have a real good shot at getting to the back here and getting to the end zone of your own. So if he loses the ball right there, then the Necromantic team has a real shot at getting his own touchdown. So he needs to get the ball up here ASAP. If he doesn't make the touchdown, who cares? At least get the midfield, right? But better yet, just get to the front line. So he's finally doing that. He's finally moving this guy up, and he's gonna have to go potato one day, I believe. I don't see anything else for the Brettonian team. He's gonna have to do it and just survive one blitz. Just survive one blitz, and that's all you need to do. He just needs to get this guy squared away and survive one blitz. And I think actually the time is now. The time is now, my friend. And just going to be a push. That's going to be great. And he's going to stay there too. So that is great. So this right side is open, and this is the time to get the potato going. This is time to get the potato play going. He's got 8 movement allowance, so he can actually move far, far away from the werewolf. So we should see that. He actually might actually be able to get an escort going for his troubles there. So here we go. I think this is the opportunity. If he doesn't do it, he's missing out. He's gonna get the blitz on this werewolf, and he should be able to just get his blitzer along the right side there, and then give him a little escort here. Yes. Okay, it looks like he's moving too slowly there. I think. Okay, he doesn't want a potato. Okay, so he doesn't want to do it yet. The right side was just right for it though. And then all he needed to do was just hold on for one blitz. Oh boy! And if he would have got that werewolf down, I think maybe we would have seen it. But the werewolf is still up, and so does not want to risk it. Does not want to get there yet, and so will not need to. Werewolf is gonna stay just absolutely just looking for the ball right now. Just looking, just trying to sniff it out. Just a little coyote. He's not a werewolf. He's a coyote. He's a coyote, guys. And more big injuries there. Oh boy, and a failed hit there. A failed hit will mean that one less zombie is there. So we're gonna see a blitz there. I do believe if he gets down this werewolf right now, we should see the Brettonian blitzer move straight up the pitch. He needs to get this werewolf down right now. Oh, and he finally does it, so we are definitely going to see the potato play now. He just needs to survive one blitz here, guys. He just needs to survive one blitz. And that's it. And if he actually takes down this ghoul with this 2-die block, then that would be even better. He needs to get out of range there to go full roll successful. So he is going to be out of range. He's still going to be in range to get hit, but he won't be a frenzied blitz at least. And he will get him down. Clutch moves by clutch players. He's going to get him down. And even a stun to boot. 1-die block. Yes! That is exactly what he needs. So this will be a 1-die actually just a 1-die block coming up. He just needs to survive one blitz, and it'll just be a 1-die block. And he does have the reroll. So here we go. He does have that sprint even. And any ones on the die. Ouch time. Is that? Oh no, that's sure feet. So he's got sure feet. So this is not in question there. Oh, and he moves him away. Oh, he doesn't even blitz. He didn't blitz. He didn't blitz. He didn't blitz. He didn't blitz. Oh no! He didn't blitz. He did not blitz. Oh no, he's blitzing with the white. He's blitzing with the white. Okay. Oh no! 1 and 9. There. He blitzed with the white. Wanting the 2-die block. Oh. And that, my friends, is okay. It wasn't 1-die anyways because it was a strength 4 Brettonian knight. Oh my gosh! So he needed to get that assist going. So he had to do that. 1-die blitz coming up, and unfortunately, that just is going to get the hit in. A reroll into a skull! Into a skull! It is not over yet! It is not over! Oh my gosh! And this is why you make the moves before you do the hits. Oh my gosh! I cannot believe it! It is opening it up a little bit. But the white is going to stand up and make the blitz in. He needs to get him out there. Oh man. That, my friends, is tremendous. He is opening it up. Goal! It's gonna fail, but he's got the reroll. Oh no! The +1 in agility ghoul in the end fails him. Now I know it doesn't calculate into the go for it, but it's just. In the first half, the ghoul with the +1 agility should have caught that ball and turned it around for the touchdown. But instead, he doesn't catch it at the end of the first half. It makes it 0-0. Finally, he's going to get the werewolf down. And didn't even learn his lessons the other time. Rerolls it, and he finally gets the hit down. Werewolf finally goes down. Jean Bernardot. He gets the touchdown, and I cannot believe that. Oh boy! Oh! I cannot believe that at the end. Re-rolls into a couple of skulls, and I'm sure the Brettonian team was crapping in his pants, but truthfully he had moved his players in the way already and was able to just box them out. That's why you make the moves first before you do anything crazy, because that might happen, and luckily he did. White blitzed away and was able to hopefully be able to help out on the ball, but unfortunately +1 in strength. Brettonian blitzer too much, and as you can see here from the table, 4 injuries was inflicted on the Brettonian team, paid for it in blood like I always say, but the big difference, 7 KOs was inflicted, 2 injuries there. That just kept the Necromantic team always scrambling, just always down in numbers, and unfortunately was not able to get together a congealed attack against the Brettonian team, and because of that got stifled in the first half, you know, due to the loss of his flesh gown. Could not score it himself, even though he had a real good shot of doing so. But then the Brettonian team was just able to keep them off balance, keep the guys down in numbers, and because of that was able to take the W. Wow, Brettonian team, he's gonna make it, guys. He will make it on to the next bit. And as you can see there, if you haven't seen the other game, I apologize now, but Luckiest Duck is going to face off against the winner of a Ofe Mormal, the Wood Elf team, against the Undead team of the Bone Bearers. Meanwhile, a bad choice, the High Elf team will be awaiting the contest between the Skaven teams, so he's either going to be playing Skaven or Skaven. So pick your poison. And with that, guys, thanks for watching here. If you haven't already, please follow along on Twitch. All of the Champions Cup ladder is going to be casted here on my channel. You can check out my history for all the videos, as well as checking me out on YouTube as well. You can check out a bunch of the games from there. I'm not going to go and bring over all of the games. I'm just going to bring over some of the special games over and keep it on my YouTube channel for all of time. So with that, guys, this is the VG Purist. Thanks again for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.